Please welcome your 2026 Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys have no doubt caught the attention of the rest of the league. 8 wins in the last 9 games. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won, and one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one too.
Hurts throwing right away. And his first look is incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Incomplete. Coverage by Mikey Sanderson.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Eagles send out their punter now. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they are led out there by their quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Commanders.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 128 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a third down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant here to Smith. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
They go play action with Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hawkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Hurts. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now back to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. From the 43, here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Daniels looking to throw. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's third and 7.
And it's third down.
Throwing now is Daniels. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 7. And the Washington first down.
To throw is Daniels. And he whips that one incomplete there. Well, these two teams met in our nation's capital earlier in the year with the Commanders picking up the win at Northwest Stadium. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
To the air goes Daniels. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington defense getting ready. A field goal last time is what they gave up in a close game. All these drives start to feel so critical.
And they are. And, you know, we've met so many defensive coordinators who just really hate the bend but don't break mentality. They're much more of the aggressive school. But that mentality has won a lot of games. If you're only giving up field goals on drives, that usually keeps you in it and gives your offense a chance to retaliate.
Yeah, and right now it's got them with the lead. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw here. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. It's caught. Smith. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on the sneak. It's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
In motion left comes Brown. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Over the middle, complete. It's Sherman. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
A gain of 3 yards.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play? Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He finds his man. Complete. That's McLaughlin. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
First down, Washington.
Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing some...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the option left, it's Hurts. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. A handoff out of the gun. Nifty move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
18 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Completes it to Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Washington.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Look at the big man rumble. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Give him 32 on the play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete here.
Intended for Dallas Goddard. incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And the smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Again to Barkley out of the gun. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. It completes it once more to Anderson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay a 4-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late. But this one winds up off the mark.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And this is Brian Thomas Jr., one of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jags would go on to a 12-point victory. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Browns QB. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. The Browns with a 13-7 lead, and that game has gone to the half. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran Aaron Jones. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Vikings lead by a field goal at halftime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they have a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Throwing now is Daniels. He completes it to Boyd. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Washington.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They go play action. Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. To throw is Daniels. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Gets past one man. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hurts. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Yeah, this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He finds his man complete. That's Sherman. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
3rd down
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. In motion comes the tight end left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
1st down, Washington.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. 78 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. To the air goes Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Commander defense as they get set for this next possession. And they've got the lead. Last time they surrendered the field goal. We'll see what they do this go-around.
And giving up 3 is never ideal because any defense wants to pitch a shutout. But that's not a bad thing in most situations. You only give up field goals, your team has a chance to win.
Yeah, they still, as I said, they've got the lead here. We'll see if they can get a stop and hold them to 0 points this time.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, Hurts. Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Barkley inside handoff. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing quick. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. Working to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Turpin. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. You can start stringing some runs together like this. You'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense and make sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he returns this to the 22. The Commanders' defensive unit making their way back out. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field, fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Sherman. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
The gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jaden Daniels scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Commanders are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 47.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Now, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Second and a couple. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Rasul Douglas on the tackle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 30-yard line.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 110 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first goal.
Brenton, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So a victory here for the Commanders. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for the Commanders, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the